Bitch, I'm really him, hold up. Look, walking this bitch like, hey. Yeah, I'm really him, hey. Hold up. Talking my shit like, bitch, I'm really him, hold up.
Yo, what's good, man? We back with another video. Just wanted to give a few pointers on abilities that I use for defense, because as we know, at this time of year, end game is pretty much here. We gonna have to face it. It is what it is. You about to deal with a whole bunch of freight train, whole bunch of Omaha. I don't think there's really nothing we can do about that. But as far as stopping the run, stopping, what KOs you need and everything, I'm just here to show us some of that. Pretty much what I run on my defense. And disclaimer, if I can't do nothing about the animations, I can't do nothing about them chucking it into triple coverage, I can't do nothing about that, but I'm gonna show you the abilities that I use to kind of basically win more games, because as of right now, I'm at like 1,000. I got 1,000 wins and maybe like 380 losses or somewhere around there. So obviously, man, I do a lot of winning. And it's been stressful, but I think I finally got some good abilities. And obviously, as more come, if they fit the Chargers team, I'm gonna add more. But I'm gonna start with the D-line first. For me personally, I use DNs as my interior. So however y'all run it, that's how y'all run it. But the thing that you want to do for them and your edges, and my edges are linebackers. So, like I said, everybody runs different stuff. If you can get, by any means, I got to add this on here. I'm glad I did this. If you can get secure tacklers or stone walls or tackle supreme, I would recommend putting all those on every D lineman, because you have freight trains out here. Freight trains baked on, tank and whatever other abilities people run. Yeah, they're still gonna break off tackles, but if you have secure tackle or tackle supreme, it'll help out a lot. They won't break as many. Like I said, it's still gonna happen. It is what it is, bro. We just gotta deal with it. But yeah, man, make sure secure tackle, tackle supreme, and inside stuff. That's another one I forgot. You get inside stuff on there too. Those will help with the inside runs. Also, if y'all want me to show you what I do as far as putting my players in position to stop the run a little better, let me know. Because along with these abilities, I've definitely, like I said, it happens every now and then. They get the outside speed boost, but if they trying to run inside and try to juke and spin, they get stopped to a halt 8 times out of 10. I would tell you 10 times out of 10, but like I said, you played enough Madden, you get it. So yeah, man, you get Stonewall, secure protector, and secure tackler. Does he have it on him? I think he was the only one that did not have it on him, but he's probably gonna get changed eventually. So we're not worried about him. I'm about to move him around for DeMarcus Ware on down here soon, but until then, he's an edge rusher. But yeah, you say, man, on Nolan Smith and Von Miller, they're both of my inside guys. So if I don't have secure tackler, I get Stonewall and inside stuff. Those are the main 3 that I use. And unless I get double or nothing for the free, which some of these cards are pretty much about to get baked on, not baked on, but 0 AP. I personally, I blitz a lot, so it is what it is. I don't necessarily run it unless it's free, double or nothing. And then going back to my edge guys are User and DeMarcus Ware, and as you can see on him, Stonewall, I did have once I get him upgraded fully, I'll have secure tackler. But yeah, I got Stonewall on him, and he's more on the edge anyway, so I can just get him to hold. That's even better. And I got secure tackle on him. And those all 4 of these guys you just saw, those are all my defensive linemen right there. And it's been pretty effective. Like I said, you'll see in some of these gameplays in my other videos, I'm not giving up the run as much as I used to, which is cool. And the games I do play, like I said, unless they break a long one and break 50 tackles, I'll be holding people for like 10 rushes for like maybe like 60 yards and stuff like that. Because one thing I have learned, you stop the run for a lot of people, that's their offense. You force them to pass, they're going to make a mistake eventually. And it's up to EA if they want you to catch it or not. And going to my linebackers, my two users are Isaiah Simmons and Fred Warner. Now with my D-line, my two users, I got him for the free, obviously, and then Tackle Supreme for 1 AP. This is one of my main blitzers, so Tackle Supreme on him. I don't know too many instances where they broke it off the tackle, so they broken off, and I blitz with them. And also, I know these abilities, they change, but it's the 18th, so we're good on that. I run Menace, and honestly, I got Tackle Supreme. I could add Secure Tackler too, but I just wanted a 0 AP. So really, as long as you get Secure Tackle or Stonewall on your users, those are very convenient too. Just because, like I said, sometimes they break free from that first D lineman, that first line of defense, and you need somebody else to tackle. And like I said, you don't play against Michael Vick, Kenneth Walker, Reggie Bush. Yeah, it's out here. They're gonna break the tackles, but we try to do our best to not have them as much. And like I said, I run Stonewall. Do I get Secure Tackler on him? I do not, or I do, but it's 1 AP. And and like I said, it's my main user. So mid zone, even though it doesn't work sometimes, but we just complain and deal with it. So as you see, like I said, I have Stonewall and Secure Tackler basically on all my front 5 or 6. Everybody has Secure Tackle, Stonewall, or Tackle Supreme. And like I said, it helps out atrociously. It helps out, not atrociously, it helps out a lot. And also, obviously, if you got Lurker and everything too for your users, obviously use those too. A lot more cards are coming out with 0 AP buckets for pick artists or Lurker. I run those, but with me dropping so many picks, I just deal with it. Yeah, that's my front 6. Like I said, Von Miller, Nolan Smith, my 2 inside guys, Tackle Supreme, or Secure Tackle, or Stonewall. You get any of those and inside stuff for those guys on the interior, you're good. The 2 edge rushers, as long as you get Secure Tackle or Tackle Supreme on your edge rushers, you got that too. And obviously, yeah, like I said, you can put Lurker and everything, but mainly Stonewall and inside shade or inside stuff. And if you get 0 AP for outside stuff for your 2 edge guys, that'd be cool too. But most people just try to run inside mainly, so you get those, you're good. And I'm gonna show you what I run on my DBs. My DBs, my 2 safeties. What I do have on there is deep zone KO. I run Menace and I run Stonewall. I think majority of my corners as well have Stonewall or Secure Tackle. So like I said, I do my best to at least have Stonewall on everybody, and that's the minimum, because that's 0 AP if anything. And like I said, when they break off tackles, they will. It's gonna happen, but for the most part, you get Stonewall. If they break off that first one, they won't break off that second one most times. Or if they do, you got somebody else, and that's not gonna be as easy to break off. But I do have deep zone KO, and I run Menace on my two safeties. I did have it on my corners, and then I was just kind of seeing how it works without it. And then AP wise, I needed mid zone KO for some of them. So I run Menace and deep zone KO on here. That's my free safety. And then the same thing with Derwin, I believe. Yeah. Well, yeah, deep zone KO. I think that came baked in, so that was fortunate for me. Stonewall and Menace. And like I said, those 3 abilities right there, they work. Ever since they came out with Menace, I'm cool with Menace. It was at one point I feel like you could have ran that by itself to a degree, but now you for real like need abilities to add on. You get anything for the free, or 1 AP, go forward with that, man. But definitely deep zone for obvious reasons. They're the last side of the fence, so you should just have it on there. And Stonewall, like I said, on all my corners, I'm gonna put it on there. Yeah, Stonewall on Cromartie, Stonewall on Avion, Terrell, and Charles Woodson. So Stonewall on all my DBs, and that's the one ability I recommend. So they won't break off as many tackles. Excuse me. For my corners, my outside guys that I know that are gonna play outside, I do have deep zone KOs for them. And a lot of corners got 1 AP mid zone. So obviously, you know, cause people love post routes, people love corners. So it's definitely gotta have that mid zone to knock out. And anything else baked on, obviously it is what it is. These two with Cromartie were baked on. And then as you can see, my other corners, same thing. Deep out zone KO. I don't think he had deep zone for free or for cheap. And if he did, I'd rather just rock that to kind of give me as much AP as possible. So long as you have a deep out zone and mid zones on your and Stonewall on your corners, this ability, these buckets, these abilities help me out a lot. I just slowly went away from pick artists because, like I said, it halfway works anyway. So if that's the case, might as well put my AP on something I know that will kind of help out a little bit, instead of being disappointed by pick artists. And you see the same thing with Avion Terrell. That's a 0 AP bucket, unfakeable. And anything 0 AP, I'll just put it on just cause. So yeah, man, that's everybody for the defense. Deep out zone, mid zone, it definitely helps out. I can definitely tell the difference, especially when they want to work. You know, when they let me the animations animate, it works out a lot. So yeah, man, that's my lineup, that's my everything, man. I'm also running 50 or 60 Chargers, so the majority of people got Chargers theme team, Charger Cam, except for Von Miller. But like I said, he may get replaced here soon, so that's, you know, that doesn't matter here nor there. But yeah, man, let me know in the comments, what do y'all run on defense? Is there anything that y'all run that works, that y'all seen work, or whatever? Like I said, everybody has their different opinions, but like I said, you go back and watch some of these gameplays and stuff, man. Win or lose, I play good defense. There's the good defense out there. They animate, I believe Stonewall, if anything, animates more than anything. But everything else, when they want me to get the animations, bro, we out here locking stuff up. You know, it's in-game Madden, so like I said, if any animations that happen, any animations that don't work, or you know, reaction, can't help you on that. That's just the way we are right now. That's just the way the game. That's the way the game's operating right now. We either get it or we don't. But when we working, when we out here cooking, we cook. So that's for sure. And let me know in the comments if y'all want to see like the tutorial of just kind of like how I stop the run more, or I almost said do like defensive stuff, but I do sell ebooks, so I can't get that out for the free. But if y'all want any tips, let me know. I'll definitely help out. And also, if y'all want to know what I run on offense, let me know in the comments as well. Let me know anything in the comments, especially when it comes to this, because I'm all for still trying to get the dubs, man. We just out here, we just trying to get our coins and get ready for rookie premiere, because at this point of the year, anybody can win at this point. You know, Peyton Manning's out, Tom Brady out. It's getting scary out here in these Madden streets. But yeah, man, that's all I really have for y'all about the defense, man. If y'all take any of these abilities and cook them up, hopefully it helps for y'all, because it's won me 52 Super Bowls. I ain't got no complaints about it, especially here recently, man. If y'all want the offense, let me know about the abilities and stuff with that. And if y'all have any pointers on what y'all run on offense, I'm cool with. I'm curious to know too. But yeah, man, let me know, man. Any other videos, man, check them out. Any gameplays. By the time y'all reading this, by the time y'all are looking at this video, I'm probably live right now. So if y'all want to tap that button, that circle at the bottom, man, to come tap in with me, we got you on that too. But like and subscribe, man, and hopefully this helps.